Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, January something. What day is today? January 25th. I thought it was the 27th. That's Thursday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Lance, how are you? Milk, how are you? Do not feel bad. Oh, that's right. It's the 26th for you. Oh my god. Even to this day, Lance. To this day, I still get you mixed up. I shouldn't be, but it still happens. You're like 13 hours ahead of us. It's amazing. It's amazing that that's still a thing. Just get in our time zone, Lance. Just get in our time zone. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, it's Tuesday here in the US, which means it's Breath of the Wild nights. We're going to be continuing over the Champion's Ballad. We might go to, well, I guess we'll figure out where we're going to go, right, for the next step. It's one Divine Beast down. We got 3 left to go for the Champion's Ballad. So far, it's been fun. So far, it's been actually pretty cool. I didn't realize there was going to be extra cutscenes. So, how's everybody? How's it going? How are you, Lance? I feel like I never see you anymore. You're like off doing your own thing. I returned my stream deck earlier today because I didn't realize I can do all this stuff with my own iPad. Alright, let's see. Now that I'm getting all comfortable here. Party pooper? Why am I a party pooper? Actually, I should put my iPad on this side. Easy access to dumb shit. I'm watching you and Mitty at the same time. My brain is dead. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you can chill with them for a little bit. I'm just gonna be making my way over to... I think I might go to, Rito Village. I'm thinking of going to Rito's Village. You're a party pooper. Why am I a party pooper? For streaming? Should I, like not? Here, maybe it'd be easier if I do this. Here, how about this? This is a little unorthodox. But check this out, Milk. Here's something that we can do together. Oh, he's also playing Breath of the Wild? That's hilarious.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be too mad at you. Maybe he wanted it a certain way, but
Ah, shoot, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Hang on.
So it seems like if he, catered to you, that's what he wanted. So I'm gonna be too upset over it. Just try to take it as what he wants to do is fine. So hey, Kigo. Oh, shush. We're just doing a
Hello.
10
How are you?
For every death. What's up? Are you streaming right now? Are you watching me on stream? Hello, Kigo viewers. Do you want to see any cool tricks? Looks like we watching.
Actually, I gotta mute this. There we go.
I have to do one cool bomb launch for him, okay?
What's he working on right now?
Watch this. Woo!
Oh, he's like freezing up. What? Dude, these speedrunners, man, I swear to God.
Yeah, I feel like right now it's not too interesting, but later I'm gonna try to fight.
You speedrunners are insane.
And that'll probably be a lot of deaths. So We'll see how that goes.
Oh, I forgot to say hi to Zoop. What up?
Down here.
What up, Zoop?
No. Okay, wait.
I can't even see your chat now.
This way.
Oh, he's just doing master mode? Okay.
This
I have to like
way,
peek over.
and then, wait.
That's
There
so
we
cute how he says everything he types in chat.
That works.
Well, what do you want me to do? This has become super meta
He's just
now.
talking what he's saying.
Yes, I am talking. I have to repeat everything I say.
Oh wait, I gotta do that first. Wait a second.
So he's just doing master mode, but is he speedrunning it? I mean, clearly, right? No one's telling him
No.
not to speedrun. My brain, 2 MIDI streams.
2 MIDI streams. Yeah. Double MIDI. Then, ooh, there we go. And
Kigo, can you say fuck
double.
Naboris so Milk can hear it out loud?
Bing bong.
No.
No. Damn.
Which is funny because I actually did.
Wait, wasn't there like a treasure chest somewhere in this level? Isn't it? Is it in this room? There's some chest somewhere. Did I skip it? Oh, is it over here?
So yes.
Aha, here it is. Aha. Oh.
I feel like this is illegal, what I'm doing right now.
In chat, yeah. Let's do this, and then... Yeah. There we go.
Jacob is here today. How's it going, my man? We're watching another streamer really quick.
This guy.
We're watching Midi.
Just
He's a good friend of ours. A very good friend of Milk. So, and she's like, I'm watching you and Midi at the same time. This sucks. And I'm like, well, here, why don't I just help you out? And then I just pulled up his stream on my stream. And now we're commentating over his stream. Totally not stealing content. Nervous laughing.
On the way to Zora. I actually might die a lot going to Zora.
He's my
It's so
bestie.
random,
Yeah,
there's so many
basically, yeah.
enemies. It's so tough to do.
It's just so confusing. If you guys don't know who Midi is, by the way, he's a pretty cool
should
guy.
just actually do
He's a
this
VTuber, clearly.
challenge with
But he
Reba.
also
I don't know why I
speed
got
runs
an extra
Breath of the
heart.
Wild. He's actually a pretty good
I
speed
might
runner. If
just,
you
like,
want to check
train
him out,
that
go say
game
hi.
for stamina.
We'll be starting here
That
very
sounds
soon.
more
We're just
fun.
kind of like, I'm drinking some tea. I'm warming up. And then Zelda will be up very,
I also
very,
don't know,
very
like, where the
shortly.
enemies are in Master Mode. I kind of forgot, like, where they added enemies. Okay, I'm running. I'm running.
So right now he's doing Master Mode. And like we just
go
saw him
this way.
fly across like the entire
Wish I had
field.
horses too. I just lost.
Jump
my horse
straight down
that I
and not
had.
take a single damage.
It kind of sucked, but it's besides the point.
I thought you got a
missed.
VTube model. No, that's not me. You, Midi, who we're watching right now, was asking if I was gonna be a PNG tuber. You know, just have a picture and have it flash whenever I talk. But
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
that's
I missed
just,
it.
I don't know. It's, I'll have a picture on screen, but I won't have it like move up and down, I guess. I haven't really thought about it.
Don't hit me. Okay.
No, honestly, if I wanted,
Okay,
is he about to
this
die?
is gonna suck.
Oh, he died.
What does he say? Okay. Time for
Hiko does a pretty good commentary about your stream.
Okay, wait.
No, I wouldn't get a VTube model. If anything,
Alright,
what I
this
would
is
do is I would get a cam. I would get a webcam, which I already have a webcam.
1,
Technically, I already have a webcam.
3.
Oh, he's doing squats.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
His model moves so weird.
Back to gaming. Hope this isn't
So
too
whenever
loud.
he dies, he has to do 10 squats.
I don't know how loud that is. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't have to update the death counter either. Death counter.
Oh god, I don't think I can do that. I fought Lionels before,
7.
and I would have had to like my legs would have given up on me if I had to do that.
I missed.
So you would do a face reveal. Oh, actually, well,
Dude,
here's the thing.
Still.
I might not do a face reveal, maybe not anytime soon with the webcam, but I have an Instagram and I do have my face there a lot. So if you're curious, you can go ahead and just check out my Instagram down below. Give it a follow.
Nice.
I post
That's
a
what I
lot of
wanted to
stuff
do the
about
first
going
time.
out with friends and drinking at bars. That's usually what I do. What up, Zoop?
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking about like how his VTuber model moves whenever he's doing squats. Very funny. Also, I did say your thing out loud. I'm like, can you say Naboris sucks? Oh, fuck Naboris so Mick can hear it out loud? No. It's like...
Ooh, cool.
It's like, I would never do that.
So fast.
I wouldn't intentionally do that. I was just telling everybody, I feel like I'm doing something illegal right now.
There we go.
For example, Jacob in chat was asking, oh, I thought you got a VTuber model. And I'm like, no, 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 no. This is someone else. This is Mitty,
Is this the one
who
that's
obviously
covered
you can
with
all check out and say hi. Pretty cool dude.
thorns? I think it is.
And I'm introducing everybody to him as like a Breath of the Wild speedrunner. Even though he clearly was just playing Superliminal like an hour ago, if that.
Okay. Keys?
I guess you can consider this right now like my first ever React stream. Until I start playing the game.
Dude, nighttime sucks. It just sucks.
Stealing content. I know, I know. Stealing. I feel weird about it. Finna get banned like Pokey. I know, right? Seriously. Mitty is basically Master Chef, right? Same thing.
I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to.
He's copyright. This is very close to DMCAing my entire channel. My whole career is based now.
Wait, how?
It's on the fence as we speak. Zupa betrayed you. Oh my god, look at Milk trying to start drama right now. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Hang on, hang on. Let me like, can I like zoom in on this somehow? I don't think I can. Oh, too much. Go back one level. Zoop betrayed you, is what Milk just said. And she's in my chat. What are you doing, Milk? Don't pin friends against each other.
Okay.
I'm still in chat. I just also wanted to hear Kigo. You betrayed him. You know what's funny is that I had to zoom in on this, even though very clearly he has his own chat on the screen. So there was no reason for me to even zoom in.
Chats right now as well.
What is going on? What am I doing? Okay.
We're all friends.
Okay, I'm gonna back out.
We're friends. I'll fight you.
Okay, I'm gonna back out. Sorry. Have fun.
Yo,
there we
Jacob is here
go.
today. Thanks for the follow. What's
Perfect.
Up? Thanks for stopping by. Back out, sorry, have fun. Okay, Keegan.
Okay, now I don't feel bad for stealing Middy's
Starting
content
ruckus
if
in
it
my-
means he
in
gets
my
a follow out of it.
Let's see here. No, I'm kidding. It's not your fault. It's your small.
No, but he's a cool guy,
is
and he's a variety streamer too. Also,
Where is
he's
he?
not just a Breath of the Wild streamer. He also played Smash, Melee. Okay, I'm gonna back out.
What am I trying to hit right now? Oh, this thing.
Now the question is, how do I do this?
Wrong way. He's small beam.
There we go.
It's true.
Right screen off.
He doobie. Dude, no.
We are back. Almost, not quite, almost there. Here we go. All right. And then we are back. Hi guys, I'm back. Kind of.
What is it doing?
Let me turn off studio mode. Perfect. And then we're gonna turn off his stream.
This thing's so stupid.
Hi. Okay, we're back in full swing here. So, what are we doing today? Today we're gonna be continuing the Champion's Ballad, and I should probably put on some music, dude. We did get through this. It took me like, I don't know, 3 or 4 tries roughly. I don't even know. So yeah, I followed Minnie. I saw that. We all saw that. I'm glad you did. I'm gonna throw this rock just because. Hopefully it hits a Lizalfos. So I guess I'll ask you guys. What do you guys think I should go next? We have 3 options. We have this one, Rito's Village. We can also go straight here, spend like 20 minutes getting over there, or we can go here. What are you guys in the mood for? Oh, you didn't answer my question. Shaking my head. Are we done with the emotes now? I think so, right? Right now, the emotes that I have, I'm still waiting for them to be approved. I think we're done for now. Until I can figure out what I'm gonna do with the animated ones. I might need you to replace those slots with 1, 2, 3 more, possibly. But we'll cross that bridge later. For now, let's just consider it done. Because you were giving me emotes for in here, just in case Jacob is not fully aware. I'll just pull it up real quick. So I have some emotes here. I have some animated ones coming very soon. We have Dab coming up soon. We have Gun as well. And then Confused, Loric, and Angry. I'm benching these for now because I've converted them into animated versions. I have a blue coin spinning because the channel points is blue coins, and I have me doing just like the logo, doing a head bob. I don't know, it was just like a little animation practice I was doing. And then all of these are just pending for that to be approved. Twitch takes like a week to approve emotes, so yeah, it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Alright, I'm all about Tiva's content, and then do the water gallon. Do water Ganon. But nice. We done before I think I'd be done. Okay, yeah, no, you were very quick about it. Like, I was even trying to get you to, like, slow down because sometimes it seemed like you were kind of, stressing out a bit. Alright, let's do... You know what? I'm thinking Rito's Village. Simply because I think this will be much more useful to bring over to... You know, I don't even think it matters. I can remove this. Delete this pen. I was stressing, yes, but I love you and I love doing the emotes. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm like... You know, the whole, the raid emote, I'm like, you know what, she was really enjoying doing this. I was completely blinded by the idea that it's like, well... The emotes need to be simple, but it's like, then you kind of ruin the soul of the emotes, you know what I mean? Like, when you put your heart into it, and I'm just like, no, get this, remove this, it's like, eh. You made a good point, and it's like, you know what, I should bring it back. So, raid now looks more like a cookie than a bagel. Or just the word raid with a bite mark off of it. Let's go to Rito's Village. I don't think I need to do this. Oh, there's seizure, huh? For some weird reason, I was super worried when I logged onto this account today that I would not have my save file. Because of the Breath of the Wild bingo we had last Sunday, for some weird reason, I'm like, what if I load this up and there's no save file? You like it too? Awesome. Yeah, no, the original, well, not the original. The original was essentially this, with a little more bite marks. And it's supposed to look like a cookie. But then when I looked at it, I'm like, maybe it's got too much going on for an emote. So let's remove the sprinkles, let's remove the frosting, let's remove the bite mark, let's just have the word raid. And then you can see it, but yeah, like it does kind of look like it's missing some stuff, and I made it boring for basically no reason. And it got a little upsetting. So I learned a little bit. Oh crap. Oh, he's dead. He's totally dead. No, he's not. Ah, I missed. I missed again. Duplex bow, same thing. There's my replacement. Bingo, I want to hear how you did it. So let's remove everything. Yeah, essentially that was my decision. I'm like, let's remove everything about what inspired the emote and just make the word raid. And it's like, ah. So, Jacob, so basically what I did, or what we did, it wasn't my idea. Milk and Midi, the guy we were just watching, they play bingo together on like this website that randomizes just stuff you can do in Breath of the Wild. And then you all see the same board. You all log in with your name, you pick a color, and when you do something on the bingo board, you click on it, you claim that square. And we had like 4 people playing it, trying to like it's essentially 1 speedrunner, 1 very experienced players, and me and someone else like trying our best to like get some of these completed on the board. I didn't win a single one. Like I can barely get 3, and everyone was just like, all right, I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I totally sad about it, and he was so mad at you for no reason. And I was just like, it's fine. After I told him today, he was like, yeah, he better bring the other one back. It looks so good. I never said it looked bad. I never said it looked bad at all. I didn't say it would look bad at all. It was just like, man, it's a lot of detail for an emote. When you hover over it, you can see the full version, and you can clearly see that it's a cookie. Yeah, I know, but honestly, I was thinking about it all day today, and I'm like, and when I say all day, it was like once every hour or once every couple of hours today. I'm like, you know what? I should bring it back. Like it wasn't that bad. Like, dude, it looks good. Like it actually looks good. Like you were overthinking about the simplicity of the emote. Just bring it back. It'll make her feel better. You know, the frosting kind of makes the emote too. You know, so that's what I did. I'm like, let's bring it back. I don't care how long it takes you. Just bring it back. Yeah, you finished 3 Koroks, and Midi and me finished the whole board. Yeah, seriously. Same thing with Zoop. Like he was struggling at first too. You made me feel worse, but I appreciate it. I mean, in the end, me saying get rid of all this stuff defeated the purpose of like what I was trying to do the emotes for. It was like, it was supposed to be kind of like a group project that I kind of overtook the entire project, and that wasn't, yeah. Like I realized that after I realized it made you feel sad. That being said, I kind of wish you told me sooner that it's like, but like if you would have just told me that I kind of like the frosting, I would have been like, all right, fine. Let's figure out the frosting then, or you know, the sprinkles or whatever. But you were so like, okay, that's fine, sure. Like there was no friction, and I think it would have been cool if you would have just been like, no, I kind of like this. You should keep this. It looks better with it, you know. And I would have stopped, and I would have looked at it, and I would have been like, okay, yeah, let's just keep it. Yeah, I was scared, so I was quiet. Yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want you to be quiet about stuff like that. Ooh, I almost got froze. I never use these balloons. Like, ever. Is now ready. I could have done worse than you at bingo. You think so? Some of the options were like, alright, do this quest. And so some of the rules that we had were like, alright, you're allowed to look up the quest, but not how to do the quest. So many different routes for a bingo involves you having to figure out how to do the quest. So I'm like, alright, this seems simple. I'll just do this quest. And so when I do the quest, I'm in it and I'm fighting like these bokoblins and moblins that are like super freaking hard. So I thought you know what's best, so I was just like, yeah, yeah, somehow do what you want. I'm getting paid, so I don't care. Fuck my feelings right now. Yeah, no, I didn't want that. Once that happens, it's like ruining our friendship. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Like the whole point of paying you was because it involves your time. You know what I mean? But I also want your input. You know what I mean? I want your opinion on these. Paid by who? Oh, I mean, she's the artist. I'm paying her to do my emotes. We're friends since when? Since I started paying you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to say at that moment. I bought my friendship with milk. And it still doesn't get recognized. See, that milk, that's the definition of a simp. Right there.
Is now ready to roll.
Is like the whole paying to like get recognized by somebody. Yeah, it was kind of expensive. Well, it wasn't expensive. It's expensive if you think about how many emotes we have on the channel right now, yeah. Not now, Buttspot. Buttspot? No. How am I on temperature? I guess I'm good. I'm wearing my sweatpants and my hoodie. Dude, we're so high up. Oh no! Such a huge difference with this file save and the other file save where I didn't have any... like, any freaking, well, we're going over there where the light is. Where I had, like, no stamina. You gotta pay more than that to make me notice you. Ah, there you go. Everybody has their price. Oh, Jacob, I got a stream deck now. So I can do stupid shit like that now. I can also do stuff like...
Hello, Ed boys. Many doors yet? Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourself.
like, weird shit like that. $500 plus a Tesla and your name is on my honkus. Damn. 500, sure. A Tesla? I don't know about that. Ah, these guys are annoying. Hang on. Oh, what fun. Yeah, I know. I've become one of those annoying streamers that has a stream deck now. Oh, joy. Let's put on some music. Let's put on this, what we were playing earlier. Where was it? Yeah, this one. Is it even playing? not. Why is it not playing? Because it was muted, that's why. Oh wow, what a weird spot to join. Mick talking about Kigo and her honkas. We're talking about simps, yeah. Apparently, in order for me to win her friendship, I need to pay her $500 in a Tesla. And then I can get my name on her honkas. I can't tell if that's a good deal or not. No, I'm good. Simp. Yeah, legit, honestly. Oh, crap. It's raining. Get out of here. Serpentine. Seems overpriced, to be honest. Yeah, it do be like that. Only a tiny name and only left honka. Oh, that's it? Just the left one? Not even on both? Oh, hi there. Stone Talus. I forgot how to fight this guy, and also it's kind of raining. Maybe it's not even worth fighting. Although... There we go. Okay, piece of cake. And now that we have the upgraded version, it'll be back in 4 minutes. Oh, dude, there's a diamond here. This is totally worth it. Zoop, thank you for the subscription, my man. Thank you so much. Wow, make you're cheating him out of this. What a swindler. Hit his crystal on top of his head. That's how you beat him. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I already fought these guys before. Milk is always telling me that I have to use my Urbosa's Fury because I hardly ever use it. Let's drop this volume just a teensy bit. There we go. That's a good spot. Just met me. Write your name on my honkas. At this point, I'll pay you. There you go. That solves everyone's problems. If I go there, is it gonna keep raining? Let's save it, and then let's find out. Let's find out when we're closer over here. Maybe I should just keep going. I see a little platform up ahead. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's try to get on this platform here. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Or it stops raining. It's still raining. Alright, we're good. We're good. And then we ravioli our way up. Yeah, we're good. I remember as you were fighting Thunderblight for the first time. Yesterday. Yeah, right? It happened, like, not that long ago. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nice part of the Cool Kids Club that can use poggers. Our famously cursed emote. That being said, I totally forgot to put it back. Hang on. This adds a little bit extra to the stream. We'll put this here, and then we'll bring back... Let's make this a little bit bigger. And then... Let's bring back this little guy, too. There you go. The family's all here now. Pogger supremacy. These guys are still on my ass? Get out of here, my man. Go. Go. Shoot. Zoop, I was telling Jacob about like how we were doing our bingo, and like these guys were like fighting their third Lionels while we're trying to get our third Korok. Come. I need to have a sound effect for that. I don't have anything. I have this. That's it. Coom. Yeah, the only thing I worked on with my stream deck is creating a 6969 redeem. That's all I have. I'm still mad at this Lionel. Oh yeah, dude, you were like going off on him. It was crazy. You did? Yeah, I did. I did.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Oh yeah, I'm powerful again. And that was one of my little projects this past weekend. I'm like, is this short enough, or will this get me DMCA'd? I really hope it's short enough. It's under 10 seconds. How cool was that? So yeah, NSP. Dude, I haven't heard that song in years, and when I heard it, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love this song. $100 out of 10. There you go. Perfect. I'm glad I made it worth it. I put the rainbows. I put the clouds. I put the stupid little clip art font of nice, and then pop a little thumbs up there at the end. I'm like, this is good. This is good. NSP hits. Yeah, it really does. They have a lot of good songs. This and that entire 6969 song is like a complete opera, dude. It's like 8 or 9 minutes long. Still a joy though. I don't know if it's because it's been a while since I've heard it, but I was just like, I love this song. Okay, I don't know. I think I might be out of raviolis. Oh, I don't want to go there. F these guys. Ever since I was fighting in that Boko camp for the bingo board, I'm like terrified of these camps now. I was so focused that so I apologize to Milk. But dude, I was like super like quiet that entire time trying to play bingo. And I'm like, I'm kind of like that. But I think I was more so focused on bingo than like chatting. So, sorry about that. Your mother. Your mom. I'm not scared of Lionels after we played. I killed a silver one just for flex because I can. Oh, shoot, nice. Well, I mean, I've seen videos of you fighting Lionels, dude. You're a beast. The one thing I did forget to ask you, though, is what were you fighting him with? Like, what weapons were you using? Like, you couldn't have had... With the amount of time we were playing, there was no way you could have gathered so many good weapons to fight a Lionel. Okay, Buttspot, dude. Read Buttspot message. What, up ahead? Up on top? Nah, I lost it. Oh. I'm not Skabut of Buttonholes after we played. I killed a butt over one just for the flex. Yeah, dude, he doesn't make sense sometimes. I just let him talk because, you know, he just wants to be part of the conversation. Wait a minute. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to go behind. Whoops. Zoop says, you're good. I knew I was gonna suck ass at bingo, so I was just down to chat. I'm focusing on usually getting quieter too. Yeah, that's how I felt, and I'm like, At the very end of everything, I'm like, shit. Like, I think we were chatting. Once we were done playing, I actually was chatting for a bit, which was kind of nice. But I knew, I'm like, I'm not gonna do great, so I'm gonna at least try to get a couple on the board. At the very least, right? Where is this? I had 3 bread swords with like 16 damage each and 2 torches and another Sheikah weapon. But when I killed them, I killed a few enemies, so I got a few more weapons. Oh, okay. So you didn't really have a lot of strong weapons, from what it sounds like. I was hyped and angry. You were being fueled by sheer anger alone. It sounded like. Yeah, you sounded murderous, Milk. You really did. It was it was very entertaining. Like to be honest, it was very entertaining. In a good way, you know? It was nice to hear you open up a little bit. And also, like, basically affirm how scared I am of you. I'm like, yeah, I better not mess with her. Let's put the frosting back on that emote. No, I'm kidding. That wasn't the reason why I brought it back. I'm kidding. Oh, here it is. I applaud your courage in coming here. Yeah, it's my second one. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. Got it, ominous voice. I do not recognize that at all. Butt pun. I use my butt pun card. It deals 20 damage. Sounds decent. That butt pun card. I was crying. Y'all heard that. The Lionel was just a whole fever dream. Me opening up was just because of Minnie, because I already talked with them multiple times. Oh, okay. Well, good. Yeah, you were definitely not... You were, like, unfiltered. You were, like, unfiltered going in. And you better put that frosting back or I'll kick your small ass bean. It's back, it's back. Look, here, I'll prove it right now. Where's my raid emote? Actually, it's so weird. On my side, it's still the old emote. Hang tight. Oh, that's so weird. On my side, I don't have the new emote. You guys have it, right? Hey, PS5. Can anyone confirm? Okay, yeah, it is there. So for some reason, my old one's not popping up. Also, I realized I totally forgot to capitalize all the letters. Whatever. Give me a sub and I will see. Maybe this weekend, we'll see.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna skip this part. We basically know what's going on here. Go to the locations. Fight the Divine Beast boss. And we're good to go. Sorry I'm late? No, you're fine, dude. Don't apologize. I don't even feel bad for swearing all the time in the call because that's my whole personality. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad you were very comfortable with the whole thing. Yeah, no, you're good. Don't apologize for being yourselves. Only apologize if you're being an asshole. Hey, thanks for the host, PS5. Thank you. Hang on, I gotta do something real fast. My entire dashboard is, like, acting funky. Because I was trying to do something, and it wasn't working. I'm gonna try it again. What the shit? Why is it not doing this? Sorry, delayed. Sorry. At this point now, I'm trying to make this happen. There we go. So I'm 5. Oh, I wouldn't have sweared that much if I didn't know you or Zoop, but I already knew you guys, so it was fine. Yeah, no, we were good with that. We were glad that you were comfortable with it. You swearing made us feel a little bit more comfortable, I think. Okay, let me put this back. Stupid thing. There we go. Alright, so I'm level 5 levels away from beating Halo 2. No spoils. I beat Halo Reach and I loved it, by the way. Oh, nice! Bad timing to say your mom. Basically, yeah. So can you test it and see if the emo works for you now, Jacob? Yeah. Thanks, appreciate that. Okay. Ah, it works. Perfect. Awesome. You know what? I totally ran away without looking at the stupid pictures. Eventually, that's gonna be a follower emote. Once I get follower emotes in March. Let's take some pictures. Just in case my idiot mind won't. This is a hard one, isn't it? Map. We're looking for a circle mountain range kind of dealy. It looks like it's here. Is it, though? It might be here. I think it is. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so then to the left of that. So it's like right over here-ish. Somewhere in this general vicinity. Yeah, I've known Mitty since we were 8, and Mick, we've chatted enough that I think we're chill. Oh, good. PS5 says, I got to 34 follows. Nice, dude. Moving on up. It's such a funny sentence. Milk telling Zoop, I talked about you when you left, but positive, because I thought your voice doesn't fit your face, but in a positive way. What she's saying is that she loves your voice. She loves your voice. And it's a very surprising... It's a positive... How do I say this? I don't even know how to say it properly. My voice is wonderful. Your voice is wonderful. I don't know what Milk was trying to say. Alright, where's this at? Man, I kind of wish this had like a satellites version of it where I can see the grass. Jacob says, I'm one of those followers. Alright, so I might need help finding this one, guys. I'm not sure where this is yet. It's too far. This is a big, deep ridge. I'm looking for grass, but I don't know where to find grass in this type of... in this map. Arg, give me a second. Alright, in the meantime, we'll move on to this one now. Alright, so clearly this is up in the volcano area. Clearly. So let's go to the volcano area. We're looking for a giant hole. Could this be it? Doesn't look like it. We got like some water over here. Oh. Oh, found it. Is that the flight range? Really? Really? Am I understanding this right? It is at the flight range. Queen of Natural Hair. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Kingo, did you see my stream 3 days ago? No. What were you doing? Or I might have, yeah. I haven't gotten a chance to stream since then, unfortunately. I saw that, yeah. Queen of Natural Hair followed me. Thank you so much for following me. Appreciate that. The flight range quest. Okay. So Milk gave me a... Hang on, let me pull this up here. And I can show it to you guys, just so that we're all looking at the same thing here. I got this from Milk. So we're looking at... So it's directly to the right of this. Okay, so it's like right here. And you know what? I can actually see it now. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, thanks, Milk. That helps a lot. Discord, flight range quest. I wish I had a Discord. A bit hard. Oh, all of these quests are hard, dude. It was Rocket League. Oh, you know what? I might have seen a little bit of that. Queen of Natural Hair, thank you for hosting my channel. Appreciate that. Wow. You've done so much for me. Thank you so much. What are those smiling badges? Oh, which one? Oh, the emotes? Oh, that's my new Poggers emote that Horror Kid Milk in chat just drew for us. She's a channel artist. So everything that you're seeing right now is Jacob, thank you for the host. God, you guys are being so nice today. It's kind of weird, but every little host from what I learned recently helps put other people, I guess it helps put channels in like their recommended list. So, thank you. Yeah. Oh, the sub badges. Yeah, that's just my logo. I wasn't really creative with my sub badges, so I just made my logo with different colors on them. What's going on, Joseph? How are you? Or the dude, like you want to call them. No, the dudes are the dragons. I call those dudes. Alright, so where should we hit up first? We have 3 options. This is probably the easiest one to get to. And then we'll kind of go this way, and then go that way. Probably not the best route, but F it. Let's go right. So yeah, right now we're on our way to we're doing currently our second Divine Beast on the Champion's Ballad. Only 3 hearts. Hasn't been too complicated so far, thankfully. But who knows how long that'll take. You're talking about the dragon. I said do the yellow pin because you have to shoot the dragon. Oh, do I? Really? So do I have to do this at a certain time of day for it to show up? Like at night? Wow, I can't sub, and I haven't gotten a sub in months. Are you fishing for a sub, Queen of Natural Hair? Are you subbing? Are you fishing for a sub right now? Are you fishing for a sub right now? So, Kiga, did you find any laptops lately or no? No, I've been working PS5. It's been kind of tough to kind of do other people's research for them. Kigo's family friendly, just say him. There's a bird talking to you, don't worry. Okay, well that's good. At least I get some help. What kind of sentence is that, Kigo? I don't know. You tell me. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. God, I'm just aimlessly walking and reading chat. PS5 is fair enough. We can do a tech talk. PS5 is looking for a laptop to start his PC gaming career. He's going with the laptop because he's running out of space. And he found a couple of pre-built laptops. I mean, all laptops are pre-built, right? With like a RTX 3060, 16 gigabytes of memory. It's got an i7 Intel processor on a laptop, mind you, for about $1,500. It seems a little expensive, but for what you're getting, I mean, you're getting a laptop, it's gonna be expensive regardless. But I haven't really been able to find any other options for him at the moment. PS5 says I've been busy, so I haven't gotten to look because of that. Okay, yeah. Look, I mean, PS5, you already know that if you wanted to get a gaming laptop, you already know you're gonna have to spend a lot of money for that. So it seems like that that little smoke stream over there is probably where I need to go. The bombable wall over there. Here's some food. How is everyone else subbed? I've only gifted a few subs. Everyone else has subbed to the channel. For example, Horror Kid Milk's been subbed for 2 months. Although she's been gifted. Actually, a lot of people have been gifted, now that I think of it. Everybody here has been gifted. Holy crap. Got some sapphire and a ruby. Nice. Okay, so here's the guy I need to talk to. Clearly. I'm not subbed. Okay. I'll do this pitch once. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account, and then that'll give you 1 free month to subscribe to any Twitch streamer. You can use that on this channel if you want. It's pretty easy to set up, actually. Not that I'm trying to sell or anything, but that is an option if you don't want to spend money. No, Kegel gives the sub. No, I'm not giving out subs. I'm not giving that. That's not true. Other people give subs. I'm just hanging out. I can gift sub or sub. Let me see. Are you a new account? No, you're not. You've had this account since 2019. Telling us how to sub. No, I'm telling you how to sub with Twitch Prime. I'm not telling you how to freaking open up your wallet and spend money on little old me. Sellout stream, by the way. Joseph, you are hilarious. What brings you here? I came here because the elder tasked me with keeping watch on the dragon that appears around here. It's been appearing quite frequently these days. Everyone's worried it's going to cause trouble for the village. After the incident with Meadow, I can't blame them for worrying. So far, everything seems fine. However, just to be safe, I'll be scoping things out for a while yet. Come to think of it, the dragon always flies around this valley at night. When it does, its horns light up. There's something about that light that's truly captivating. That's it? Someone clip Kigo selling his subs. That chat is just funny as fuck. I know I'm funny, you don't have to tell me. I'm leaning back and drinking my water. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm pretty sure the dragon does pop out. What time is it? 9:40 p.m.? Okay, so he's definitely gonna come out very soon. I think once he gets close, I'm just gonna shoot him, right? Right? I would imagine it's at around this time. Ten 10:15 p.m. No sign of the dude. That thing that flies up in the sky. The flying worm. Did conditioning today at football. My legs don't work. Weren't you working on your legs yesterday? Jacob? Joseph? A little background music. PS5 says, Kigo, sorry I couldn't make it to your stream yesterday. Dude, don't apologize, dude. You don't have to keep apologizing. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, it was leg day, and after leg day, it's conditioning. Oh, okay. So it's just a lot of running, basically. What if, like, I do all of this waiting, and then, like, I miss my shot at the dragon? It was butt day. So, while we wait for this dragon to show up, how was your guys' day today? I want to hear one thing from each of you guys on how your day was today. Joseph already told us he had conditioning. Okay, Joseph's giving us his weekly schedule. The weekly schedule for the off-season is Monday's leg day, Tuesday's conditioning, Wednesday is arms, Thursday is film, and Friday's a little bit of everything. But Friday is the light day, and Monday and Wednesday are the heavy days. Yikes. PS5 says, not great. What happened? I want to know. Not bad. Woke up hella late and just have been playing Breath of the Wild while my wife has been on a work meeting from home or sleeping. That's gotta be annoying to, like, have to, like, if I was in your position, I would, like, not want to be, like, behind anyone's cameras during, like, their Zoom calls, like, while they work from home. Do you and your wife have, like, separate rooms for, like, when one's working and one's not working? Well, I guess an office. Jacob says, I played on the Wii, playing some games one day. Oh, really? Dude, I want a Wii. I saw somebody playing Wii Sports Resort recently, and it makes me want to play it because I've never played that Wii Sports game. Who the fuck is Zoop? Dude, Zoop? Dude, he's been in the channel for a while. Look at him. He's got the first subscriber badge. How did you not see him, Joseph? She locked herself in my room. Oh, really? We have 2 bedrooms. Oh, nice. Good. PSI's Kigo, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just chilling, waiting for this dragon to show up. Figured this would be a good opportunity for me to actually chat with you guys for once. I do feel a little impatient, but it's okay. You guys are still here. The games that we're playing were Punch-Out and Mario Super Sluggers. I have not played any of those. Wait, so Jacob, the Punch-Out game, was that the original, or are you talking about like are you talking about a new Punch-Out? It's getting windier. but I don't see a dragon. So our bedroom, then the room, then our whole setup is as well as the cat shed. Oh, no shit. Zoop's a go. Yeah, Zoop's a pretty cool guy. PS5 has Wii Sports Resort. That's a retro game at this point. I'm the OG of this channel, Zoop. Don't be flexing that #1. Yeah, Joseph needs to he needs to assert his dominance. You know how they are. He does have the diamond. He does have the diamond, technically. He got it for free. He did get it for free, though. Hey, Pumpkin, how are you? Honestly, I don't know how I have the first badge. I just subbed. You're one of the first subs. There's a limit to how many first subscriber badges are going to be available. They don't tell me how many they'll have. But once you guys stop getting gifted subs and you guys actually sub, you'll have that #1 badge. Problem is that I have some viewers that are just like, here, have a sub. And it annoys some people. Milk, I don't think this dragon's coming. Wow, the whole gang's here today. I know. Interesting. PS5 says, my day, that was, I'm not sure what EN stands for, PS5. What do you mean I got it for free? I should VIP. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm glad you said that you're joking. I mean, you're just a click away, my man. You're a cool guy, but hey, easy, easy. How come you know Joseph's name, but not mine? His name is literally called Joseph Pasta on Twitch. I mean, I know your name, Pumpkin, but I don't want to call your name out because that's a little too personal. That's why I refer to everyone by their Twitch names in some way. Perfect music at the perfect time. Yeah, I have the Champions Ballad OST plugged in. Oh, so for everyone who doesn't know, Joseph Pasta and Get Pumpkin are brothers, so that's why they're like, they're on each other's necks. It is just sleep at the campfire till night. Sometimes he's a bee and doesn't show for some reason. All right, let's go do that then. I'm fine if you do say my name. No, it's okay. I mean, you guys don't know my name, so I feel like, oh shit, I did it in the morning. Out of respect, I'm not gonna call you guys out like I know you guys personally. PS5 says, and I'm gonna do my hardest to read this out loud. And you know, like a not a great day? What? I've been dealing with a lot lately. Okay, no, I understand PS5. It's okay. It's no biggie. He stood in my doorway and scared me today. Who, Joseph? I can see that. Joseph is a big guy. He's a scary dude. Intimidating, right? Assert dominance, of course, of course. And he is your big brother, so why not? He does travel down this path, right, Milk? Unless I'm, like, supposed to be somewhere else. I'm gonna talk to him one more time. Okay, yeah. And I just have to shoot him and that's it? Do I need to aim for the horn or something? My Kigo, I did not know they were brothers. Sorry for the poor grammar, no worries. I didn't hear him. He said he was there for like 5 minutes. Oh, creepy. Yes, he does. Okay, so he will show up here eventually. Alright, man, I'm bouncing. Gonna go find smaller streamers. Oh, shit. How many am I at? I'm at 7 viewers. That's not even a big stream. Alright, Joseph, you go do your thing. Have a good night, my man. Such intense music for no reason. Is it a little loud? I can't tell how loud it is. Like, I don't think it's that loud. Buckle up, guys. This is the stream. Other smaller streamers. Ah, yes. Okay. Alright, Joseph, you go do your thing. I'll see you again next time, Mr. VIP. It's not loud? Okay. It's just background music. I mean, if we're gonna be standing here in dead silence, I might as well put on some music, right? Me and Joseph fight like brothers. Hey, I'm a VIP. Yeah, you are. I'm starting to regret coming here. I wonder if it might have been a better idea to go do the other ones first. Did you even call the dragon? Wait, you're supposed to call the dragon? Oh, damn it. I forgot my phone at home. I would have sent him a text message to, like, show up. Between 12 and 3 a.m. Oh, okay, so he's gonna start showing up very soon. I'm getting flashbacks to when you told me you would give me a subscription. At that moment, I did gift you a subscription. Yes, I did. It was a very random moment. It was not supposed to happen, but I did. And now here we are. You should have just texted Zelda to come. Zelda's busy at the castle holding down Ganon. I'm sure she's too busy. She's way too busy to be helping little old me. Ah, duck. Wait, let me send you a screenshot. Okay, let me see. Oh, so he's traveling throughout multiple areas. So, will he be here then? I can't tell. Tanagar Canyon. Let's see where this is. Oh, it's at 6 a.m. No, wait. Descending towards and along Tanagar Canyon? Traveling along Tanagar. Okay. Tabantha Frontier. Am I still here at Tabantha Frontier? Tundra Frontier. Yeah. So he'll be here eventually. What time is it? 1:55 a.m. Dragon still has not showed up. Unless it's up high in the sky and I missed it. Which it doesn't look like it. Pumpkin, what are you referring to? Sounds like you're doing a bit, but I'm not following. 1 a.m. Yes, you're right. Yeah, right. 10 years later. It showed up for you? I think I'm doing something wrong here. I'm like, is that it over there? It's a windmill. I got excited for no reason. See, and then the wind starts to pick up sometimes. And I get the feeling like he's right here, but he's not. It says look down. I mean, we should be able to see him from our point of view, since that's where the guy's doing the lookout at. "3:50 a.m. Still no sign of the dude. It's usually showing up, yes, it showed up for me too, but the dragons are weird. Yeah, you're right, he is kind of a bee. Sorry, Kigo, I was bothering you with the laptop talk. No, it's fine. I mean, look, I'll help you as much as I can, but I can't be readily available whenever you feel available. You know what I mean? Like, if you need some help, you're gonna have to, like, kind of patiently wait for me to be, kind of like, to whisper you back, for example. Like, I can't just drop everything to help you figure out your laptop situation. You have to kind of do your own research, my man. YouTube videos are very helpful. "5:05 a.m. No dragon. Link becomes sad, as no dragon has showed up for him to shoot. The ice dragon didn't show for me for like 1 week. I had to restart everything. I would say go to a different location, but you can only shoot him there for the DLC. Okay, gotcha. I mean, we can always come back to this, right? So why don't we move on to this one? And then watch, as I walk away, the dragon will just, like, really quickly fly through the canyon. We'll move on. We'll move on. We'll go somewhere else. Clearly the dragon doesn't want to talk to us. I get the hint. I can take a hint. It's no biggie. I won't take offense to it. You saw him? No, you didn't. Shut up. No, you didn't. Desperately looks around. What if he was actually behind this mountain the whole time? How stupid would that be? It's like, oh, he's over there, you know, like off behind the mountain this whole time. And then the weather suddenly changed. Okay. Alright, let's go do the other one. We'll make our way over there. little crappy weather we're having, but that's just how the mountains roll. We got our whiz robe here. Would have been good during the Breath of the Wild bingo I was just playing on Sunday. Kigo, for your trouble, I will try to shout you out. Not that it's different than usual. PS5, you need to stop apologizing and just move on, dude. I'll help you privately. You keep bringing it up over and over and over. Stop apologizing. You're fine. You're okay, dude. Don't apologize. Just move on. We'll talk about this after the stream. I love you. Jacob says you waited a whole season. I know. Like, we waited so long that he was starting to grow a beard out of this mask. I gotta take a headache medicine. Kigo streams causes viewers headaches. Spread the word. Watch out for that camp. Alright, we're going that way. Alright, so this is the one at the shooting range. It's not you, it's me. I had a headache the whole day, but I thought it's fine, but it's not. Oh, shoot, that's not good. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Like, lingering headaches are not a good sign, but it's just the first day, so hopefully after a good night's rest, you'll come back. That being said, this stream is definitely not helping you feel better, because it's already late for you. Oh, fuck. Sorry for the swears. Alright, we're going this way. I must make Link cold. I love how Pumpkin has been, like, throwing out random nonsense in chat. I've been trying to follow along for, like, the last 10 minutes, and I can't get a beat on what he's saying. It's like he's speaking in a different language. We gotta go right. Zoop says, I have a cat on my back. I'm stuck. Oh, no! Maybe it wants food. Give him or her a treat. Maybe he or she'll get off your back. This time Link could have been a professional shield surfer. Yeah, right? With all this time that he spent just waiting and waiting, he could have, like, developed a new skill. He could have learned a new language. I'm getting more and more scared that I actually have COVID from my dad. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but you kind of told us, yeah. Queen, welcome back. How are you? Welcome back. How are you? let's start with that. We're just BSing in chat. I couldn't find the dragon. We were looking for a dragon for, like, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes almost. No dragon. So we're moving on to a different area. Do you remember Jackaton in the Disrupt incident at your restaurant? I remember little Kigo Raccoon being arrested and you bailing him out. I don't remember much of that night. That kitchen went through a lot. Queen says I'm fine. Awesome. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad we're here to be a part of your night in some way. Ooh, this moose is going nuts. Can you ride a moose? Wait. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're moving on. Wait, no we're not. We're gonna save first. So many VIPs. I know, it's a small channel, so there's gonna be a lot of certain things. Zoop says, no, she just decided she's in the mood for affection. She's really fickle about when it's okay to pet her and stuff. Oh, no kidding. I feel like a lot of cats are like that. I'm not going outside the next few days. Safety reasons. I'm gonna take a test ASAP. Yeah, be careful. Hopefully it's not the C word virus. By the way, Kiko, how do you do polls on Twitch? You need to be affiliated to do polls, from what I understand. And there's just, like, for me, there's just literally a button here that says start a poll. It wasn't something that I had before I became affiliated. Zoop's trying to do the Hateno blue flame with a bow and this sucks. Oh, no kidding. How do you do that with just a bow? You have to like just kind of like hang on to it and just zoom in so you keep the arrow flaming with the blue flame. Thanks for still incorporating my Navi. Yeah, no problem, dude. It adds to the poggers. You want VIP? You want to be part of the Cool Kids Club? Oh, I couldn't do it. Hang on. There you go. You're a VIP. Welcome to the crew. I don't have any wooded weapons. Yep, it burns up so fast. I'll have to shoot it. I mean, you're in Hateno Town. There's gotta be a torch there somewhere, right? Remove armor. I can't remove armor now. I'm gonna die. Speaking of which. Oh, wait. Whatever. Probably, but that sounds like a pain. I know. I want to fight him again. Let's fight him again. Oh, wait. No! So, I don't have any more Urbosa's Fury, so I'm just gonna move on from this. I thought I had 3. No, I only had 1. So, this fight is basically impossible. Was that a duck? It was a duck. Do I actually have to go to this? What's this? Another falcon bow? Or is this the one that I never picked up originally? Is that your stream deck? It is the stream deck, yeah. Oh, here we go. And we'll just use this. Wait a minute, 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 why am I dying? I thought this thing auto-regenerated. Okay, so this is the challenge? Is to do all of this without losing my stamina? What did you do to Poggers? He put sunglasses on him, yeah. Now it's a cool Poggers. I love how the sunglasses actually line up with the eyes for that. So this is not the same challenge as before, right? Am I understanding that right? No, you have to do the 5 in 1 bullet time. And first you gotta talk to somebody. Oh, okay, okay. Fall into the water, Kigo. I did. Twice. Alright, so who do I gotta talk to then? Oh. There's like somebody here? You know what would help me if I look at the thing one more time? Which I don't think I actually have a picture of this. Wow, go me. For the love of God, talk to somebody. Who am I supposed to talk to? Why is everything broken in your game? I don't know. I thought I was the one that's like effing things up. It turns out my game is just making me look so like really bad. Husky Games with the raid coming through. Hey, how's it going, Husky Games? How are you today? Thank you for the raid. Good, you? Oh, dude, thank you so much. I don't think I've ever seen you before, but hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Kigo. I am doing a Breath of the Wild. I'm doing the Champion's Ballad, basically, but I'm only doing it with 3 hearts. I'm on the part where I'm at the Rito Village area, and for some reason, we couldn't find a dragon. And I'm supposed to talk to somebody here, and it looks like maybe this is broken too. I'm not sure what's going on. Notch, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. How are you today? Guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Husky Games also with the follow. Appreciate that, guys. Gosh, I wasn't expecting this. Holy crap. He should be on that platform that you were on. Oh. So then this is just broken. Here, why don't I like reload or something? Let me save. Just in case. Good, how are you? Confused. That's how I am right now, confused. I'm trying to understand if maybe I'm doing something wrong here or what. We waited like a week of there's like the Tabantha Ridge or something to like find the dragon that one of the Rito villagers is like scoping out. Never showed up. We waited like 3 or 4 nights and it's like, all right, maybe this is just broken. Let's go over here then. And apparently there's no one here for me to talk to. Read your adventure log. Okay, here we go. We got something. The scattered one-hit obliterate. No, that's not it. I don't think this is it either. This is like the beginning of the quest. Shoot 4 targets to win. Shoot the flame dragon's horn. Race down a peak rings adorn. Okay, so we know what we're supposed to do, but I'm supposed to talk to somebody first? Question mark? Your voice is nice, not in a creepy way. Wow, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I started drinking tea, so maybe that's what's helping. That's actually really nice to hear. Thank you for that. Honestly, Notch is righty. Thank you. It's comforting to watch you play in chat. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, we're I'm trying to keep my composure together because today's chat's super active today. Okay, so just shoot 4 targets in 1 bullet time. Just do it. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna pick in 1 single bullet time. So I guess, well, let's kind of jump a little bit. At this height. Okay, that was it. Perfect. It was much easier than I thought it was. That's funny. Maybe. Husky hates tea. You know what? For the most part, yeah. You know what's funny is that I don't drink tea in general, and it wasn't until like I think Milk in chat realized that like my voice was getting harder and harder. I don't typically talk a lot, you know, outside of streaming. So she noticed when it's like your voice is getting kind of harsh, drink some water. So I've been doing that. And I think eventually, she helped me realize that tea might be really helpful for me. And here we are. Alrighty. We got our first shrine of this region. Finally. It's been almost 2 hours. Thank God it's not completely broken. Yeah, true. I was getting a little worried. Lemon tea. Yeah, lemon tea is what I picked because I read that that's good for your voice. It's like lemon tea with a little bit of ginger in it. Or I guess it's like lemon ginger tea. Technically, it's what it is. And I just put like a spoonful of honey while it's hot and just stir it up, and it's good. It's really good. I'm like, oh, dude, this is like life changing suddenly. So this is also my very first playthrough of the DLC, mind you. I've played through this a few times now. This is my 3rd time playing it, and this will be my first time beating Ganon, because all the other playthroughs that I've done so far, I have not beaten Ganon. I just basically stopped after doing like 4 Divine Beasts. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. Timmer! Coming in with a party of 2. Rating. Oh, rating, dude. How are you? You're actually rating me. That's a first. How are you, Tim? What are you playing today? Guys, if you guys are not following Tim, he's a pretty badass guy. Go check him out. He's been playing Arkham. And the last time I've seen him was like he was playing Arkham. Batman. Phasmophobia. Oh, nice. Okay. That's pretty sick. That's a game that I'm like on the fence about playing because I'm kind of a B when it comes to scary games. But I will do those with friends. Like I Like it's kind of like watching a scary movie with friends, but if I were to watch a scary movie alone, I would cry. Like I would probably cry and have nightmares. Not ideal. Can I go higher here, or am I stuck? This is as high as it'll go. What's around me? Good, running some Phasmo, but I play a lot of Arkham. Yeah, awesome. Good shit. With friends, of course. Yeah, no, with friends. That's a game that I think would go really well with VR, which I think is available in VR. Oh, I went too far. So I just gotta go on this side and then make my way to these fans. Okay. Oh. Let's go up here just because. Let's pretend this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, something's going on here. Hang on. I think we may have found another switch. Okay, that triggered another fan. Sweet. That one's activated. So I guess all I gotta do now is just find the next platform to go up higher. And I think I did see, yeah, here we go. Just gonna wait till it gets a little bit closer. Here we go. And then now we go here. And then we go here. And then realize that we're missing one fan. Shoot. Okay. You'd love to run Phasmo with me? Dude, I'm terrified. I'm down, though. I'll do it. I have not played it yet in VR. I have not done too much in VR. I have an Oculus Rift 2. It's if you're trying to do it on stream, it's kind of a pain in the ass to set it up. But I think that's because my hardware sucks for streaming. I think if you were to get like something like a Vibe, I think it's called a Vibe. I forgot what it's called. It's the Steam one. That one they make it super easy for you to stream out of that. Please don't forget that you have stasis, by the way. Am I able to use stasis here somewhere? I'll keep this in mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, good to know. No, I just wanted to remind you. Okay. We gotta find out how to turn on this fan here. So I'm missing. Okay, no, there it is. I mean, it's glowing blue. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to look underneath that. I'm curious to know if maybe there's an opening from the bottom. Like maybe from this side? No, because this is just for that switch. Okay. Here, you know what would probably help a little bit? Is to take a step back and see this from afar. That one I already triggered. You can just shoot it from the outside through the fence? Could you really? Alright, let's give it a shot. You totally can. Okay. That's silly. I mean, for me, video game logic... Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. For me, video game logic was like, if you see a fence, you can't shoot through a fence. But that's just my my video game logic from, like, 1999 or whatever. Like, N64 era. You can't go through this fence. You can't shoot an arrow through this fence. That's a solid wall. Anyways, good tip. Grow, Grandpa. Okay, whatever. And now we wait. Yeah, grow up. Oh, PS5's now jumping in on that. PS5 is like, finally someone recognizes Kigo as a grandpa. Now we got this one. Then we got this fan. And we got the final fan. And then somehow I want to go over there. Alright, we're gonna just go there and see what happens. There's gotta be an opening here, right? Yep, there is. Alright, what's in this chest? We're not in World War II, Grandpa. It's okay. You don't need to have flashbacks. Shut up. I'm not that old. Whatever. At least I'm not one of those people that are just like, oh my god, I missed the N64 era. It's like, they had like maybe like 5 good games and that's it. Yeah, Tim brings a really good point about VR in general. It's one of those, it's a very niche product, I would say. To remain. And it's a very expensive thing. And honestly, I mean, it's cool, but it's not something that you want to be gaming on consistently, like on a console or on desktop. You could be the dad of most of your viewers. Who's to say I'm not? No, I'm kidding. You could even be my dad. Easy, easy, easy. Well, let's calm down there, Mel. Let's calm down. Getting like, what were we talking about? Who was your crush on Sunday? I forgot. I'm getting like Gordon Ramsay's Simps vibes coming off from you. Okay, so now that we got this, we can try to go for the dragon one more time. Don't expose me like that. No, you know what? We're gonna do this one. We're gonna go up here. I'm not sure how far of a journey this is. So if you're new to the channel, which it seems like a few of you guys are, obviously. What I'm doing also is not just a 3 hearts run, but it's also a no fast travel run. Meaning everywhere we go, we're taking a horse or we're running it. I haven't done a single fast travel here in the 2 months that I've been playing this game so far. Everything has just been like, run through the fields, grab a horse, dodge all the guardians, climb every mountain. And we've been basically chatting through the whole thing. Oh, that's a lie. Technically, that's true, right. So in order for me to trigger this DLC, I was forced to fast travel to a shrine literally right next to me. It's all in the VODs. I have the proof. I'm not cheating. The challenge is still in play. You made brownies. Oh, dude, I love brownies. I hope you brought enough. Oh god, he's gonna throw a thing on me. Hang on. There you go. Dodged. Am I going the right way? Not quite. You teleported by accident and had to... Man, he's got good aim. Hang on. I gotta get out of the way here. Alright, I think we're good. You teleported by accident and had to reload, and you had to teleport because of the DLC. Okay, okay. So there was 2 times. 2 times I had to teleport. One of them I had to, the other one was by accident, and I instantly closed the game because I didn't know, I was in denial. I was in denial about teleporting in general. He sees me, right? It's a horrible camouflage, by the way. Oh, they're baking right now? Nice. Yahaha. No, he just bought cookies because Twitch asked let him for some. Oh. I want to get a Switch and a capture card again so I can stream challenges for this game. You know what? There's another streamer that you might enjoy, Midi_Melee, who also plays the game. He's a speedrunner, and he does crazy challenges like what you're describing. Pretty cool guy. You should check him out. He's actually a close friend of Horror Kid Milk. We were playing bingo this past Sunday, like between us 3 and Zoop, a friend of theirs. I was just kind of like their one-off person. Like, I was filling in their 4th person at the time. Man, playing Breath of the Wild bingo is super tough. You need to, like, know the game inside and out to, like, be able to even stand a chance in winning. This should be climbable, right? Yeah, totally. Either that or use an emulator. You could do that. I was telling everybody that eventually I'll use an emulator to do mods. Like modded Breath of the Wild. Eventually. I mean, that's gonna be like, who knows how long this will take. Maybe like in a couple of weeks or so. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, eventually, that's in the works. Eventually, to do that. Also, I'm thinking of doing a special surprise one too, which I'll keep that to myself for the near future. A special version of Breath of the Wild. No, that's not true. We asked you before. We asked Zoop, and you were our first choice. Wow, thank you. I don't think Zoop's in chat right now, so I don't think he's able to... I don't know if you're trying to, like, insult him with that. Either way, I'm flattered. Not me out here who has climbed completely upside down. Yeah. Are you a wall climber? Husky Games? So, oh, hang on. No, I mean in the game. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were making like a reference like to you actually like a rock climber. I'm like, dude, that's freaking awesome. Do you recommend Master Chef Collection? Oh yeah, that's a good joke. I forgot. I want to do that for a stream as well. So what other games do you play? So right now, in this current season of Kigo's channel, that was a stupid joke. This has been pretty consistent. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've been doing this for about 2 months now. And then DLC has been like the latest thing. Other than that, I've been trying to find a game to like play more consistently. And I've been playing a variety of different games. I used to play a lot of Mario games. I played through Mario Odyssey. I played through Mario 64. I even did one of the more recent ROM hacks of Mario 64, called Build 3313. That was pretty nuts. And I did Mario Maker for about 2 weeks, and that one gave me incredible stress levels. So I stopped playing that. Ever since then, I started playing a bunch of random games, which are, I mean, they're all still down below. It'll kind of give you like a quick little rough idea of what I've been playing recently. I played Webbed the other day. That was very cute and very fun. Portal was last week. I played that for the first time. That was a very fun game. And actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to play next. Tomorrow is going to have to be a new game. Am I your friend, Kigo? Yes, you are my friend. Jacob. Everybody here is a friend. A friend of the channel. A friend of me. I can't wall climb for my life. I used to wall climb when I was a kid. Although I never climbed a tree, which is kind of weird. You need to vent, Kigo. Oh, don't be sus? That's a game that I'm not actually gonna do. You're probably referring to Among Us, right? Oh, can I ride you? I can't ride you. Okay, never mind. Dude, Among Us, I can't play Among Us. I know Mass Tostada was doing that, and I could have joined, but I'm not very fond of Among Us. I mean, I'll meme all day about Among Us stuff and being sussy and stuff, but it's not really my game. I still have the Master Chief Collection. You might stream that eventually. I'm not sure. It's on my list, but it's not high priority on my list. I only have a Nintendo recently with my own money. I bought an Xbox and a PS5. Hey, good stuff. Dude, you have a lot of consoles. I'm just working here. I'm not a friend. You're just assuming my friendship again. That's right. Horror Kid Milk is my executive animator of the channel in Kigo Productions. The executive animator. It's true. Check her LinkedIn. Check her Twitter. I was told to remove your armor for 400 coins. That is technically true. Although it would make my life a living hell if I do that. Do I have enough food to get ready for that? I do have enough food. I'm gonna be nice. Okay, cool. Thank you. Nervous laughter. I have not played Among Us before, except for once, but not that long. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss what that game's about. Oh, not gonna lie, I thought you meant Minecraft Championship. And I was like, bruh. You know what? Minecraft is actually, I think eventually, if I eventually ever stop streaming this game, I think Minecraft might be a decent alternative to this. like to fill in this slot. I've been thinking about it. But that's like not for another few months, if that. You love Minecraft? I've played it. I've never been the dragon, the Ender Dragon. I think I would approach it a little bit differently. Well, I shouldn't say differently. A lot of streamers have done this. But I think I would just like think of a giant stupid build and then figure out how to do that build from scratch. Like in survivor mode. Or just play the game normally and fight the dragon and move on. I don't know. Alright, so it's to the right. No, it's to the left. I gotta keep climbing. PS5, you don't like Minecraft? Actually, you know what? It's... Minecraft is kind of 50-50, right? I like it because I like watching other streamers build stuff. But I haven't really been too fond of, like, the multiplayer stuff. Like, what's called Bed Wars? I saw that, and I'm just like, it's alright. I would kind of rather see a streamer gather a community and build something. Like, I think that's pretty sick. It's up here. Hopefully, if my stamp is correct, it should be up here. Yes, it is. Awesome. No. Go away. I missed. That's a 40. Whoa. That's actually pretty strong. Yeah. I'll take that. Yoink. Alright. Before I do this, let me just really quickly check up. Survivor mode. I'm scared. Well, hang on. Survivor mode is just normal mode, right? Or am I misunderstanding that? I think I'm starting a series on where I build things for 2 hours. Yeah, I think that's a good series. Well, that's me personally, though. Also, Modern Minecraft on my server, that's coming up as we're ending Season 3 on Friday. Oh, no shit. Okay, I'm gonna follow you for that. I'm gonna check that out. How do I get there? There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely stop by and check it out. There we go. Sweet. Good shot. Where was I? Where was I? Milk says, I'm gonna think about that the whole night. Just tell me what you're doing. Oh, no, I'm not gonna tell you. If you want, I'll set it up for Thursday, but then it's gonna pause. Oh, Milk is very curious about what my my quote-unquote surprise Breath of the Wild stream is. Kigo, you're my comfort streamer now. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I stream, I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm in the Central Standard Time between 6 to 9, typically. And the reason for that is because I love Milk so much, and she's in Germany, so right now it's super late for her. Oh, we're going this way. Oh, we're doing this. Let's use this baby. Even though we know that the shield, the Hylian shield, is pretty durable, I don't want to ride it. Whoa! Ah, okay. No, we're good. Watch it, Mr. Moose. There's a way to spin, right? Oh, there we go. But it doesn't really do anything. Hang on one second, guys. Well, so far so good, but I don't want to jinx myself, you know? Okay, no, piece of cake. Nice. 6 to 8 CST. Oh, nice, same time zone. I love you too, now tell me. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. If you really want to know, I'll do it on Thursday. Or I guess I could do it tomorrow, because technically I don't know what to play for tomorrow. Same time zone, gang. What up? Shoutouts. You're just teasing me at this point. It's because I don't want to ruin it by telling you. You know what I mean? Do it tomorrow? Alright, bet. I'll do it tomorrow. (8:33 p.m.) Look at us, Central Time Zone buddies. Oh. Master the orb. Is this gonna be another one of those gyro stuff? No, it's not. Oh, that is tall. Hang on. What's over here? Clearly I'm gonna go here first. Okay. Whoa, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Woo! Okay, that worked. You're from Missouri? I'm from Illinois. I'm from Chicago. We got ourselves a new bow. Aw, yeah. Let me style back up with my Hylian shield. It's my favorite shield. Alright, so we're playing marbles. And we need to give it a safe path from what it looks like. Let's go over here. We're creating walls. You need to go here. You need to be here. And you need to be there. Right? Easy enough? Okay, that failed horribly. Oh, I forgot about this thing. Like, right there. And then, what's over here? Just a launcher? Totally. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's give this another shot. Jacob says I have a new game title. What you got for me? I made a new game called I Beat Your Mom Last Night. Humor. Not that great humor. Man, but it's still humor nonetheless. Even though it's not that great. Wait, Kiko, did you say you were too? I stepped away from the moment you said something. Oh, no, I'm from Illinois. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. But same time zone. I broke my bow for no reason. And I also broke my Master Sword for no reason. We're using this. Why am I up here? I'm an idiot. I didn't even need to be up here. Why did you guys stop me? Give me that arrow. Alright, so I gotta move this, and then just freeze that, and I think we're good to go. Because you didn't tell me, why would I help you? True, that's a good point. You make a very good argument, Milk. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Oh, stop it. You kidding me? Hang on. Oh, this is gonna be tough. And there it goes. Alright, so you need to go. You need to be, like, over here. Why don't we do two of them? Let's do this one. And then we'll do another one, like, right there. Okay. Okay, that should work, hopefully. No! Ah, I missed my round. Illinois, nice. I lived in Illinois for a little, but moved back to Missouri because of access to school and family. Oh, nice. I mean, that's it. I mean, if you had to move, I mean, that's a good reason to move in general. So, good for you. Nice. These brownies are perfect. Oh, dude, I'm jealous, actually. No kidding. Brownies are like one of my favorite sweets. Like, one of my favorite pastries is brownies. Have you guys ever heard of this thing called, oh god, I can't even think what it's called. Give me a second, I'll try to figure it out. I think it's just Oreo balls. Have you guys heard of Oreo balls? Imagine if that didn't go in. Just imagine. Any day now. Have you ever been to Missouri? It's pretty nice. I don't think that I have. I think as close as I've ever gotten was... Oh, maybe I have. I might have traveled through it on my way to Texas. I could be wrong, though. Like, basically heading south. And possibly through Kentucky. You know what? I might have, but I can't say that I've visited. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't, like, made a stop to see anything. I don't know anybody in Missouri, so... Wait, no, am I thinking of... No, Minnesota's up, Missouri's down. Okay, so I might have driven through it. You're my favorite sweet. Aw, thank you. You're my favorite sweet too. Making me hungry for brownies. I know, dude. Husky Game's just coming in, man. Just bragging about his delicious, possibly moist and rich in chocolate brownies. Damn it. I'm gonna have to buy some brownies tomorrow. When I went to Texas, it was pretty fun. I met up with some family there, but that was before the virus. Oh, yeah, the virus kind of effed everything up, didn't it? I've definitely traveled less because of the pandemic. The one time I did travel during the pandemic, it was to Florida, possibly the worst state to travel to during the pandemic. But what can you do? I had to. A friend was forcing me. Okay, so we got to get ourselves out of this little canyon and back to where the dragon is. Let's go this way. Your brownies are burning your hand. 1 second ago it was brownies. Decide, jeez. If you guys don't know what Oreo balls are, hang on 1 second. I hate doing this. But I have to. Oh my god, you're strong, aren't you? Oh, I'm walking straight into these guys. What? Did you roll that boulder at me, you moose? Oh wow, that's an evil one. I wasn't expecting him to charge at me like that. So Oreo balls is essentially, it's kind of like a brownie, but it's made, it's cooked and made with Oreo cookies, just grinded to a powder, and it's very chewy like a brownie, and it's in the shape of a little ball. They're so good. Oh my god. Hopefully the dragon spawns now. Yeah, seriously. Balls? Come? Yes to both. No, I'm kidding. The dragon comes up and says, what are you doing far away from where you called me? Yeah, right? That whole story about us making up that I should have called the dragon. And tell him to meet me here. Now you have me wanting tea and brownies. This is gonna end up being another stream where we talk about food. Damn it. Every other stream it happens. I kind of wish I had my horse. I named my horse, Seizure. We'll get to that in a moment. But it's Ganon's horse, so it's like a big giant super horse. Like 10, 15 feet tall. And I named it Seizure because Horror Kid Milk was helping me capture it. And during my ride back to the horse stable to register it and name it, I was giving her a heart. I was essentially giving her seizures with like the amount of headaches and stuff of me trying to follow her directions in chat. So it was forever called that. Ooh, you know what's good? Those like ice cream balls that have like the type of fondue or something holding the ice cream. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ice cream balls that have like a type of fondue or something holding it. Are you talking about mochi? I know it's not fondue, but are you talking about mochi? It's like a dough holding the ice cream? Hey, Lance. I'm not hungry, so I can't say anything about that. I wish I'd be hungry. Yeah, no, it's actually good. If you're not hungry, then it's a good thing that you're not, like, none of this is, like, tempting you. They say never do grocery shopping when you're hungry because you end up buying so many things that you don't need. Like junk food. And that's literally the only time I ever do grocery shopping. It's a horrible habit of mine. Actually, Horror Kid Milk named it. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. It wasn't me. It was she named it. What was it called? Seizure. Wow. Okay, I'm about to die. Hang on. Raw food. Am I in the right direction? Yes. Go, 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 go. I named both horses that the whole Breath of the Wild Let's Play was me guiding Kigo. Yeah, so I have two horses. One of them is named Horrible. The other one's named Seizure. They were both named by Milk. And the first horse was named Horrible. What was it, Milk? Because the horse was giving me such a hard time. It was just horrible in general, right? Rip Horrible. Yeah. But don't we all buy groceries when we're hungry? It depends on what time of day you order, you get groceries. It could be a late night thing. It could be in a midday thing. Depends on when you have food or when you have lunch. Not the horse, the food. Kimchi or whatever. I'm not sure I'm following there. I think I got disconnected with that part. That part of the convo. Mochi. Yeah, mochi. It's the ice cream with, like, dough surrounding it. So it's like a little ball of ice cream. Those are good. Those are delicious. You know what I'm annoyed? The last time I bought mochi was, like, at this convenience store that's, like, close to where I live. And they sell them in a box. And the box is, like, the size of, like... Let's say, like... I don't know why I'm picking this, but, like, the size of a Bible. And it holds 4 mochis. Like, 4 little ice creams. For, like, $10. And I'm like, dude, I really wish I had, like, 10 of them in this box. But no, that's not how it works. You have to tell Lisette that he has to buy groceries for you and your dad tomorrow? Nice, there you go. Has he, Milk, has he ever bought groceries before? Like, does he have experience in that? Like, does he know what to pick at the grocery store is my question. You got that one too? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, mochi's delicious, dude. It's, I totally forgot that was a thing. Now, let me recharge a little bit here. And this is probably the canyon, yeah. So, this is where we were last time. Trying to find the dragon for this quest. And for some reason it doesn't spawn, so we'll give it another shot and we'll have another little one-on-one chat session here. Like a little bit of just chatting. While we wait for the dude. I only had to get rid of the horse because the NPC needed it. Oh, one of your horses that you had in your game, PS5? Yeah, all of my horses are alive. Yeah, I see what you're saying. He wouldn't even know where his shoes are. I'm gonna call him tomorrow while he's shopping so I can tell him exactly what we need. He would forget everything. Yeah, just send him a text. With like a list. Which one, which dragon, cause color, forgot the names. You know what? I'm not even sure. Milk would know though. Hang on. Do we know which dragon color it is? Dinral Red Dragon. The Red Dragon? Really? So you're saying that the Red Dragon travels from Death Mountain all the way through here? Yes. Oh, no kidding. Because I know this one's here, and I know there's one over here. So this is kind of a far flight for this dragon. Okay. So let me before I sit in a fireplace till nighttime, I'm gonna read the adventure log about this. So yeah. 1. Shoot the flames dragon horn. That's all it says. Okay, so I guess let's try this again. We'll sit here for a bit. Sit till nighttime. And hopefully we get lucky this time. (9 p.m.) Kigo begins his patiently wait, his stalk for the dragon. Will he find the dragon this time? Who knows? Where art thou, dragon call? I wonder if I should stand on that side. Just to kind of get a better angle on, like, down the canyon. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Let's go do that. Lisada's something different. He literally forgets everything, and I'm annoyed by that. Perfect relationship. Opposites attract, right? Me and Notch are trying to get out of gold in RL sideswipe. We are bored. Are you saying Rocket League? Go away. The dragon is asleep. How dare he come? I know, right? How dare he leaves us waiting in anticipation. Oh, shooting star. Oh, and there's a blood moon. Awesome. Man, blood moons always catch me by surprise. Like, they literally just pop out of nowhere for me. One time I spent like 45 minutes fighting a Lionel, finally beating him, and then boom, a red moon pops out of nowhere. And so he comes back to life. Hey, Kigo. What's up, Milk? Why are you calling me like that? This is definitely a better angle. It's a beautiful night.
The blood moon rises once again.
Oh, Zelda, thank you for giving us the weather. You want to tell me what you're doing tomorrow on stream? So, from friend to friend? You like me and I like you, so just tell me, for fuck's sake. You'll find out tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow. I'll give you a clue. It's Breath of the Wild. There you go. Oh, there it is! There's a dragon! Okay. We're gonna go back to... Should I be in that area? Fuck, I didn't think this through. Oh, I did not think this through at all. This guy's trying to pick a fight with me right now. Look at him. Look at him over there being a big bully. Go back home. So the dragon is going, like, straight down, huh? There's your dragon. Go back, go back. He finally showed up. Yep. I told you he just needed to wake up to his alarm clock. Oh, wow, it's glowing. I feel like I should be... like, using Rivali's Gale for this part. To get as close as I can. Oh, he's going fast. Hang on. Oh, please guide this arrow. We got it. I only had one shot at this. A single shot, and I was really hoping I would not miss. Because it can happen. I could have missed and have to, like, deal with it from Milk. GG's. Thank you. Thank you. So, oh, it's over there. So do I not get a piece of the horn now? I wasn't paying attention. You know what? It's not even that important. Let's just go do the shrine. Hey Kigo, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna do a special Breath of the Wild stream. Same time as always. Same time as always. What kind of sound effects should I have in my stream deck, guys? I have a few of them. I also have this thing, which is kind of funny and awkward.
Hello, Ed boys. Many doors yet? Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourself.
Thought that was really funny, so I put it on there. How much longer are you streaming? I'm getting sleepy. Oh, dude, PS5 is asking me that. I'm thinking for another 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes me to do this and the boss. Poor Kid Milk says, hello, I'm definitely not Milk. I just found you here on the platform, and I was curious what Breath of the Wild stream you're doing tomorrow. Just asking, due curiosity. Well, Milk, nice to meet you. And tomorrow is gonna be, typically I don't do Breath of the Wild on... I should probably throw a bomb up here. I was gonna blow myself up. I don't typically do Breath of the Wild streams on Wednesday, but for this instance, I might want to do it because I'm being pushed. Hang on, let's do this again. Also, I gotta do something on the side real fast. Give me a second. There we go. We back. We back. You know Zelda is saying, Link, wake up. Oh, that's cool. What exactly are you doing? Well, I'll be playing Breath of the Wild, believe it or not. But it won't be the Champions Ballad DLC, though. Let's call it a challenge. It'll be a challenge. And up, and away. Whee! Okay, here we go. Oh! Okay, good. I thought I fell. Alright, there's a chest to the left. This wasn't too hard to get. That's good. Ooh, bomb arrows. These are always useful. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Maybe not. Okay. All I gotta do is freeze this. No! Damn it, I missed my opportunity. I'm about to blow myself up if I don't do something about this. There we go. Why did he not place it in the hole? No! Alright, we gotta go earlier. We gotta go much earlier. That wasn't early enough. Alright, one more pass, one more pass. Dude, why is he not placing it in the stupid thing? I wonder if I can do this... Here, what if I do it on the platform itself? Okay. That was a way to do it. I was doing it completely backwards. Nice. Okay, we got it. I can't express my feelings right now. Don't forget stasis. Do you have anything to talk about after stream? Just wondering because of sleep, and I should plan that in my schedule. No. Not really. Unless you want to talk about something. Just use bomb arrows. I forgot I had bomb arrows, even though I was literally just given bomb arrows. For some weird reason, I did not think about I didn't think to use bomb arrows. In hindsight, that was the way to go. Do you know Hardee's? The fast food chain? I've never had their food, but I've heard of Hardee's, the fast food chain. No, you're good? 904. Should we try to go for the boss, or should we call it a day? What do you guys think? Or I'm leaving this up to Milk, actually. Yes, boss. Please don't call me boss. If you want to call me grandpa, you can call me grandpa, but don't call me boss, please. Do it, boss. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, is it raining? Is it time for some rainage? Really? No, we're fine. It like stopped raining. Weird. At least he said call me grandpa. I'm just gonna lurk. Alright, no worries, Husky Games. Thanks for chilling with us. Have a great stream. Yeah, you too. You have a good night. It would be way worse. You would think it would be, but it's not that big of a deal. Free pass, there you go. Clip it. Clip it and ship it. I can call him Grandpa now. For the record, you've always called me Grandpa. Kiko, don't you agree it is the best? What is? Oh wow, I didn't even see that comment. I'm sorry. Kiko, will you play Infinite? Reach is one of my favorite Halos. I will. I'm just not sure when. It's not on my list of games to stream right now. Just simply because I don't know if it'll be a good stream or a good game for me to stream because it's too heavily focused on shooting, right? And part of what I like best about Twitch is to be able to play a game and talk to you guys at the same time. Even though I don't do a really good job at that, but it's still practice I want to have. And if I play games like Halo Infinite or Call of Duty or stuff like that, it's too action-packed. You know, for me to do two things at once. That's part of the reason why I stopped playing Mario Maker. It wasn't because of the game. I love the game, and it's a fun game, but playing that game for viewer levels The viewer levels are incredibly hard for me to be able to focus that and chat at the same time. Alright, so we just gotta go back there. Easy peasy. Whee! Come on already. Hi. Don't shoot! Oh, why am I climbing the rock? Don't do that. We're not going into that territory. What, the first-person shooter territories? Is Milk allowed to tell you what game you should play? You know what I can show you guys? I don't know how much time this is gonna add to the stream. It'll be quick though. But I did make a list really quick of like games that I've been suggested so far. Most of them has been from Milk. If you guys want to throw some suggestions also, whisper it to me, throw it in chat. We can talk about why I would want to play or don't want to play those games. Go to Sheets. Game suggestions. Alright, so careful. This is definitely a flashbang moment, so watch your eyes. So here are some games that I have. Webbed. Completed. Yes. We have Miitopia, Wuppo, Little Nightmares, Sally Face, What Comes After, Don't Starve, Overcooked, Overcooked 2, Ori and the Blind Forest, Will of the Wisp, Resident Evil Village, Bloodborne, Cuphead, Hat in Time, Celeste, Metroid Dread, Hollow Knight, Wobbly Life, Untitled Goose Game, Life is Strange, all 3 games, The Escapist 2, Stardew Valley, Rayman Legends. Actually, Stardew Valley, I'm gonna like look into that a little bit more. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, Minecraft, Mario Golf, Mario Galaxy, Wind Waker, ROM hacks for Mario 64. Pokemon Color, Pokemon like one of the originals or something. Paper Mario Origami King, Bowser's Fury, Golf It, and Golf with Your Friends is a game that I can play with all of you guys if you guys have a computer. This is pretty easy to download. Outer Wilds it's definitely a single player game that I want to play eventually. That's about space travel, and it's got a lot of mystery and it's got story. It's kind of nice. Undertale and Deltarune are gonna be in my maybe not. No Man's Sky, there's probably not a good chance I'm gonna play this game. GTA 5, I'll have to have a reason to play this game. That probably doesn't involve me doing role playing. Death Stranding is one that I'm kind of considering. Cyberpunk, Sea of Thieves, Sea of Thieves could be fun. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a new one. Animal Crossing New Horizon, Shovel Knight, Portal. Completed, yes. We have Portal 2. I'm gonna wait till I have another person to play that with. Teardown and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Those are the games I have so far. So far. Oh, I mean, do you like Reach? I've never played Reach. That's okay if you don't play Call of Duty because I'm not a fan of Call of Duty. Okay, awesome. Play Life is Strange 1, Kisses. Okay, I'll look into that. That's a game where it's like, it's mostly, there's no gameplay in that, right? It's just like, answer questions, watch a movie kind of deal. I might play that like on a Saturday. Like if I'm not doing anything, I might do like maybe on a Saturday. I always have suggestions. My eyes. Sorry, PS5. I try to warn you with flashbang. Tabs, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. That would be a fun game. It's like, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, Tabs, is a game where it's essentially you're building a war scene. You put a bunch of little stupid little goofy looking soldiers on the field and you have them fight each other on both sides. It's kind of funny to watch. Pretty fun. Never played that before, but I've seen people stream that and it looks like it would be a fun game for me to like kind of set up, talk to you guys about a scenario, and then have them fight each other, you know? Life is Strange is a good game. You're walking around having a wonderful story and you're playing. Okay, I thought so in the streams that I've seen with that game, it always seems like they're always in a cutscene. Okay, I'll bump that up. I'll look into that one a little bit more. How's my Urbosa's Fury? Hang on. I'm gonna need him. Need her. Where's my inventory? You know what? We're gonna refresh this. Well, we just saw her legs. You saw that, Milk? Those thick legs. Okay, we were already full on this. Okay, 4 minutes. Start the timer. Animal Crossing, I love it. Okay, so you're a fan of Animal Crossing. And then the devil comes steal your soul. Are we talking about tabs, or are we talking about Life is Strange? In many cutscenes, definitely, but it's actually a good game and the story is wonderful. Okay, alright. And that's kind of what I mean, like, if it's a lot of cutscenes, then it's gonna feel more like a movie, which I'm okay with that too. I just need to be like, I need to be prepped for that mentally. That it's not a game that I'm gonna be playing. More so, it's just like watching a game with chat. Which I'm down for that too. That's kind of what Death Stranding is about too. We're gonna ravioli our way up there. This is upside down. Hang on. What are you doing up here? There we go. Man, this is a high perch. Just look into that, but I think it'll be a good game for a stream. Okay, okay. I'll trust you. I'll figure that out soon. So for me to consider a game, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've already told you guys before, but for me to like consider suggestions, like basically I'll throw most of these in a poll, like in a spreadsheet like this. And it's like, all right, so what's the game about? How intense is it? Is it going to be a game that's going to take a lot of my attention? Because if it is, then it's going to be really tough for me to play that and talk to you guys at the same time. Is it interesting? Is it colorful? Is it eye-catching? You know, it's got to be like, ugh. Am I going to be able to climb this? Let's go this side. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Dude, ravioli came in just in time. Sorry, I don't have that many good suggestions for you. Oh, no worries, PS5. To the one who approaches this divine beast in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Meadow's emblems, you will be granted the chance to tread through the realms of your memories. That's not a good trade. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much... You didn't wait for Urbosa. Oh, crap, you're right. I didn't know it was just gonna start right away. Well, we might be boned here. We have like a minute left. I can just hang tight, right? Also, I didn't save beforehand either. I might actually be in trouble here. This illusion... I can't say that word. Illusory realm. Illusory realm? Illusory? It's like illusion, but it's illusory. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. Navi Kigo can help you. Do something, Navi. All right. Take one. How did I miss that? Wait, I beat him. Wait. I do have bomb arrows. Not that strong, though. Oh, hit him! Wow, good swings, Link. Good swings. Run! Maybe you'll get your satisfying death in this run, Milk. You know what? Oh, I almost shot it. I can't predict where these tornadoes are gonna go. Uh-oh. Ah! He started to disappear as soon as I started fighting, or as soon as I was aiming. Run! How's our Urbosa's Fury coming along? 13 seconds? Oh, I did not see that. Oh! You didn't even look at your weapons. Nah, I would actually be very disappointed if you die from Wind Blight.
Move this man!
I am so far away from the top. Oh, holy Christ. Okay. Okay, well, we'll have that just in time. I have Urbosa's Fury. Alright. We'll be in good shape. I got very careless. That's what I did. I got very careless. Very careless. But you have Urbosa's now at least. You know what? If I didn't get hit with that, I would have used all of my Urbosa's Furies right then and there. And I think it would have done the trick, but no, I had to get hit. Hey, Husky Games, welcome back. We're fighting the boss right now. Kind of. I lost the first one. So, I'm going back up to do it again. You could have the stream deck saying, Navi, hey, listen. Oh, I guess I could do that. That's a good point. Not a bad idea.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, yeah, Ravioli's back. You disappointed me. I know. I know I did. Oh, no. First my parents, now milk. I ate ravioli today, actually. Oh, did you? Nice. I like ravioli too. What's your guys' favorite pasta? I actually like ravioli too. You know, I wasn't planning on getting this, but why not? Grandpa, go to bed. What are you doing here? Did you take your pills? It's 9:22 p.m. I guess that is Grandpa's sleeping time, isn't it? Typical Grandpa sleeping time. How dare you, Milk, eat a beloved Zelda character? How could you eat raviolis? Wait. Let me save here. Wait, how old you is? I'm pretty old. I kind of don't feel comfortable revealing it at the moment, but I'm pretty old. Well, I don't know how to describe it. Me, who is 16. Oh, okay. Age talk is very tricky for me because they always tell us don't talk about age, and it's like, but then people get curious and curious and curious, and you're just like, yeah, Milk knows. All right, one more shot. Let's do this. Oh, skip. Here we go. Fight. That should be a sound. Wait. Where's your head? Recharge. I don't see you. I barely dodged that. Oh, I have no arrows. Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got myself in this situation. Well, it all started when I was a kid, when... Alright, we're going with regular arrows, I guess. I'm going straight through him. Does that work? It does work. Oh, he's moving quick. Go, go, fight him. Why are you slouching? Feathered edge. Are you kidding me? More like feathered attack. Where's my fan? Here it is. Oh, he's not falling down. Oh, go, 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 go! Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Alright, do I have any more? I do. Okay, so now, now we're gonna spam our Brosis Fury here. I forgot about this part. Oh no! I totally thought I was gonna kill him. Oh, you're so far away. Ah! Oh, wow, it shoots twice. Where are you? Oh, I ran out of... No, please! Oh my god. Just shoot him. Got him. Whew. My heart! I'm so far behind. No, my grandpa is 10 p.m. You told us on something to call, but I knew that before that. If people know it, it doesn't matter too much to me. Like, some people can be too sketchy, and I won't tell them, but I mean, if they're cool, it's fine with me. You sound just like it. Oh, that stupid joke I made? Yeah. You might be wondering how I got myself in this situation. I know some people take knowing age to the extreme and it can be toxic. I don't care if Kiko tells me, I was just curious. Yeah, no, I didn't think you were being annoying or anything about it. No, you're fine. You're fine. Kiko didn't know you voice acted in Sonic the movie. Oh, that would be awesome. That'd be a cool thing to voice act for. Wind Blight is hard in this mode, right? Debatable. Yeah, clearly. I beat this in 2 tries. Thunder Blight was much harder for me, I think. But I think it was probably because I wasn't prepared for that. This time I came in with like 3 Urbosa's Furies, and I'm just like, alright, as soon as I get to halfway health, I'm throwing all of these Urbosa's Furies in the mix. Wind Blight was honestly one of my favorite fights. It's one of my first ones in this playthrough. Or it's the first one in this playthrough. I'm present X because it's debatable. Thunderblight was good too. They put forth effort into this, and I really like a lot about it. Oh, nice, yeah. No, they did. I like the having to use the fans to your advantage was pretty tricky. Wasn't that hard though. Thunderblight was definitely giving me a harder time because of the electricity element and the whole thing. And then like halfway through it, you have to like use the metal stakes on the ground and then float it up to Thunderblight Ganon, so that the lightning bolt strikes him. Like that's pretty hard to try to like control in the middle of a fight. GG's. Jacob says Fireblight is the easiest boss. Is it? True? Debatable. I think Windblight's the easiest, and for me, Waterblight was the hardest for some reason. Yeah, for me, the easiest one in this was Waterblight so far. Like, I beat that when Milk went to go use the bathroom and came back, and I finished it. Like, it was pretty quick. Damn, he really is behind, bro. I know, I'm sorry. I was so focused on this fight, I didn't realize it took like 5 minutes. Mine was the elephant bird. PS5 just here making up divine beasts in chat. Waterblight was the hardest for you, Husky? Really? That one was the easiest for me so far. Okay, Milk is sleepy. I'm old. Yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. After we're done watching this cutscene, I will be calling it a night. So as usual, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm just saying this ahead of time, just to pass time. But this has been a little bit harder than before. I'm going into over 3 hours on this Divine Beast. Shh, shh. Oh, he's exhausted. Oh, this is before he had Ravioli's Gale? No kidding. Am I about to have like newfound respect for this guy? I kind of don't like him.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder. You know, Your Highness, it's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village and I was told I could find you here.
You have need of me to defeat
You're heading out, Milk?
Ganon.
Alright, love you too. Good nighty. We'll text tomorrow probably, and I didn't forget about the special Breath of the Wild stream tomorrow. I'll get that ready for tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool for like a couple of hours, I think, and then we'll move on if it gets cut short. But yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. Did he do it? Did he master it? Good shots.
I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct? Well, if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
It seems Rito Champion was not one to share his feelings. So, what do you think of the Champion Rivali's song? By writing a song that highlights the hidden feelings of Champion Rivali, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I feel much more confident that I can do those missing lyrics justice.
I truly never imagined you would do so well. Regardless, Rivali's Gale should be more efficient than ever. As you are, I guess
We can now do it multiple times. Pikawid, hey, how are you? Thank you for the raid. How are you today? Guys, if you don't know who Pikawid is, what are you doing with your life? She was playing Pokemon Silver. She is a wonderful streamer and an artist who likes to draw a lot of Nintendo characters. Pretty cool. I've seen her stream. She's very talented. And she's also been playing through the... I guess Pokemon Silver is her next one right now. Pretty neat. Pretty fun. And it's her first time playing Pokemon. So watching her play that has been like very wholesome, to say the least. Check her out, honestly. How are you, Pikawit? You actually just caught me at the end of my stream, believe it or not. We just finished the second boss in the DLC for this game. And I'm actually about to call it a night. So I'm gonna have to pass off the raid on to someone else. Thank you so much though. I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hey. Oh, so you shout out Pika, but not for me? I think you might have, but I totally did. Yeah, no, check back in the VOD. I did a shout out for you. I mean, at least I hope I did. I mean, I know I did throughout the command, but I don't know if it went through. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't remember seeing what game you were playing, so maybe it didn't go through. I don't really care. Oh, okay, sorry. I took it like I took it face value. Like, oh shit, did I not do that? That being said, I'm still very sloppy on doing shoutouts and stuff like that. It's just I'm not used to being rated so many times, and I think we've got like 3 rates today, which is a freaking record. But yes, guys, thank you all so much for being here. This is a good landscape to finish off of. A nice little, like right about here. Perfect. Let me just set this up properly here. Guys, let's go find someone new to raid while we chill and hang out. If you guys want to chill with me for a quick minute. Oh my god, I have no one to raid. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, Mixsick 007. Perfect. Thank you, PS5. I know. Sorry I missed you. No, no worries, please. I've actually been meaning on trying to catch up with you and your Pokemon and your drawing streams. And I say catching up because it's like it's very tough to catch up with people. Streamer friends are very hard to keep up with live, if you know what I mean. Well, it is getting a bit late. I understand. I don't need to be promoted. I just like helping out the people I find. Husky Games, thank you so much for hanging out. I have really appreciated your company today. It's been really cool hanging out with you. I'm gonna check you out during your Minecraft streams, and then yeah, we'll BS in your chat. All right, guys, let's go raid Mixsick 007. I'm not sure who he is yet, but we're gonna meet him. He's playing Call of Duty. All right, so it's a PS5 recommendation. Let's throw him a quick hi. Tell him PS5 sent us. If you're a sub, we finally have a raid emote thanks to Horror Kid Milk. Guys, thank you all so much. I hope to see you guys again next time. Tomorrow we're gonna do Breath of the Wild again, but there's a twist. Tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to find out what that twist is. Love you guys. Have a great night.